The book of 2 Maccabees is a deuterocanonical book in the Old Testament, included in the Catholic and Orthodox Christian Bibles but not in the Hebrew Bible or Protestant Old Testament. It covers the same historical period as 1 Maccabees but focuses more on theological themes and includes dramatic narratives of martyrdom and divine intervention. Introduction and purpose. The book opens with 2 letters to the Jews in Egypt, urging them to celebrate the festival of Hanukkah and recounting the events of Judas Maccabeus revolt. It serves as a condensed version of Jason of Cyrene's 5-volume history. Heliodorus' attempt to plunder the temple. The high priest Onias successfully appeals to God to protect the temple from Heliodorus, who is sent by King Seleucus IV to seize its treasures. Heliodorus is miraculously struck down and frightened away by divine intervention. Persecution under Antiochus IV Epiphanes. Antiochus IV Epiphanes intensifies the persecution of the Jews, desecrating the temple and enforcing Hellenistic customs. The book details the severe repression, including the martyrdom of faithful Jews who refused to abandon their religion. Martyrdom of Eleazar and the 7 brothers. Eleazar, a respected scribe, is martyred for refusing to eat pork, symbolizing his faithfulness to the law. Similarly, a mother and her 7 sons are tortured and killed for refusing to violate Jewish dietary laws, exemplifying their steadfast faith and hope in the resurrection. Rise of Judas Maccabeus. Judas Maccabeus emerges as a heroic leader who rallies the Jews to fight against the Seleucid oppression. He leads successful battles, such as the defeat of Nicanor and his forces, showcasing both his military prowess and his reliance on divine assistance. Purification and rededication of the temple. Judas and his followers recapture Jerusalem and purify the temple, restoring it to its proper use. This event is commemorated by the festival of Hanukkah, celebrating the rededication of the temple. Divine signs and wonders. Throughout the narrative, various divine signs and wonders occur, including visions and miraculous interventions that inspire and reassure the Jewish fighters of God's presence and support. Death of Antiochus IV Epiphanes. The book describes the gruesome death of Antiochus IV, attributing it to divine punishment for his blasphemies and atrocities against the Jews. His demise is seen as a vindication of Jewish faith and the justice of God. Themes: martyrdom and resurrection. A central theme is the idea of martyrdom as a witness to faith. The stories of Eleazar and the 7 brothers highlight the belief in resurrection and eternal life as rewards for those who remain faithful under persecution. Divine providence and intervention. The narrative emphasizes God's active role in the events, protecting the faithful and ensuring the ultimate triumph of righteousness. Miraculous interventions serve to reinforce the belief in divine justice and support. Faithfulness to the law. Adherence to the Jewish law, even under extreme pressure, is portrayed as paramount. The heroes of the story are those who remain loyal to their faith and practices, despite facing severe consequences. Religious identity and resistance. The book underscores the importance of maintaining Jewish identity and resisting assimilation into Hellenistic culture. The Maccabean revolt is depicted as a struggle not just for political freedom but for the preservation of religious and cultural integrity. Heroism and leadership. The leadership of Judas Maccabeus and the valor of the martyrs are celebrated. Their courage and determination inspire others to remain steadfast in their faith and resist tyranny. Communal solidarity. The narrative highlights the importance of communal solidarity in the face of external threats. The collective efforts of the Jewish people, united by their faith, lead to their survival and victory. The book of 2 Maccabees, with its focus on theological reflections, martyrdom, and divine intervention, complements the historical account of 1 Maccabees, providing a richer understanding of the Jewish struggle during the Hellenistic period and the profound faith that sustained them.